Hey guys, it's Katie here and we are on day 2 of our paint and sip with the Wildflower Tea advent calendar. Before I open up day 2, I just wanted to give a little brief history of the part of the reason I'm doing this, because I mentioned yesterday that I'm not a big wine drinker or a big drinker, and I'm not really a coffee girl either. A few years ago now, I started getting really bad stomach issues, like really bad tummy issues, and I narrowed it down to whenever I had like milk products, anything dairy. So after seeing a whole bunch of different health professionals, I come off dairy along with a number of other things, but that also meant coming away from black tea as well, which I loved because I loved my English breakfast. But I potentially could still drink black tea, like English breakfast or Earl Grey or something like that, but I just don't want to risk it. The other thing is, because I am not having full cream milk, I'm having almond milk, and I just don't really like the taste of the almond milk with like a black tea. The only thing I'll drink it with is like a one of those things, which is called chai latte with almond milk. Got there in the end. So anyway, if I do pull a black tea in this, because I believe from what the Wildflower Tea Company have advised me, there are a few black teas in this. So my hubby has kindly said he'll join in and give a taste test of the black tea, which means I can pull another one. Hopefully it'll be a herbal, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, without further ado, I am opening up number 2 to see what it, and it is a herbal. And it's green this time. Look at this, guys, the beautiful Christmas green. Oh, I love the metallics of these. So this is called Organic Inner Glow, which is very cool. Now I am going to open it up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't spill everywhere, because I wanted to let you guys know what it smelled like. I had a feeling this is going to go everywhere. Can I smell it from here? Oh, I can. All I can say is, I'm going to say I can smell peppermint, but I don't know if that's just me because it's green packet. No, anyway, I will open it up, I'll brew it, and I'll come back a little bit later and we'll do some paint and sip. All right, see you in a bit, guys. Bye. Hey again, guys. I'm back in the studio and I've got a brew going here with the Inner Glow. I'm just waiting for it to cool down a little bit before we do the taste test. But tonight I picked out a canvas that I started a couple of weeks back, and it's just a continuation of the woodland scene that I created a couple of weeks back, and I wanted to do a series of smaller ones, but I just needed to touch this one up. So my art supplies tonight, I've got white gesso and black gesso there. I've just put them on a bit of a palette here. We've got my black, my white, and I've mixed a combination of those together to create a really nice grey. I've got a 1-inch brush. I've got my normal brushes here and my fan brush as well, just to create some foliage and some trees, etc. I won't be able to finish this piece tonight because it needs to dry between layers, but I thought it'd be just good to revisit it. And I've also got my trusty paper towel here because it's really good. I'll show you what I do with that in a minute, but I reckon that tea is going to be good now. So I'm thinking this is a herbal blend. When I was making it before, I'm not actually sure if it is black tea as well, but we'll find out, eh? So there was like a bit of a peppermint or spearmint maybe scent going there, but let's have a look. I don't know what it is. It just smells like a really nice herbal blend. definitely not overpowering with black tea though, which is good. It's really just so warm and calming. I think it's the only thing I can kind of compare it to, it tastes like it's got this subtle chamomile flavor to it, but I could be completely off target there. But that's really nice. It's almost like I could have like that as a sleepy time tea, I reckon. It's really, really good. It's not sweet like last night with the Ruby Orchid. It's a really subtle flavor. It's not a sweet tea. As I said, it's more like a chamomile kind of thing. It's gonna make me sleepy for bed, which is not a bad thing. All right, let's get into some painting, guys. Now I need my paper towel. I'm gonna scrunch this up because it's really good for dipping in the paint. Now I need to get a bit of black on there. And I just need to go over this again. Can we? Yeah, we can see. I need to go over this again because I just made the background a little bit too bright. Alright guys, now I do have to let this dry between layers and it's going to end up muddy if I don't stop now, but this is just a really basic way of showing you how to create a background layer using white, grey and black gesso to create sunlight coming through the trees, and then painting the start of what will be a woodland scene with the trees and branches. And there'll be a little pathway and everything to paint in there as well, but yeah, that'll be in the next coming days. Anyway, a really beautiful cup of tea. Can't wait to try out and see what tomorrow's is. But on that note, guys, have a lovely evening, enjoy your night, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Take care.